Starting at guard position, number 14, Noah Clan. Also at guard position, number 22, Jake Meyer. Also at guard position, number 34, Miles Leonard. The forward position, number 24, Ben Broniker. The center position, number 52, Lynn Cordes. And the member of the Vikings team, they are coached by Nate Hopkins, assisted by Phil Whitford, Jeff Little, and Billy Harris.
Park, and a lot of times you talk about respect and liking each other and this and that. It's kind of lip service, but there's not many, if any, coaching staffs that Barr-Reeve, likes or works more closely with than Forest Park. I know, a lot of people from both coaching staffs and programs are really, really great friends, and this is a fun game for both sides to play in.
All right, we're ready for action. Jonathan Gingrich in the middle, up against Leonard. The pass is back out into the backcourt. Schwarzentrooper and the Vikings set up first. Forest Park starts in a man-to-man. Vikings with their motion offense all the way around the court. Down in the baseline, left side, it goes to Addison. It goes around his man, lays it up off the glass and scores. Nice baseline move.
Yeah, good move by Ashton. They isolated him in the post right away and went right at Leonard, and he kind of spun on him and got the layup.
Okay, it's Broniker inside. Now it's Leonard. Leonard goes to the paint right down the center of the court and connects on his first two. We're tied at 2. Just started in a ball game. Schwarzentrooper for the Vikings. Across the timeline comes the right side. Gingrich back to Schwarzentrooper down in the right corner. Schwarzentrooper goes around his man, goes in the paint, hands off to Addison. Addison for a 6-footer. Nice give and go there by Schwarzentrooper and Wagler.
Good bounce pass by Matt to set that up and had Addison cutting right down the lane and just kind of stopped on a dime with a nice little teardrop 6-footer.
Forest Park working the ball around the outside. They try to get a bounce pass into Broniker, and it's a bad pass picked up by the Vikings. Now stolen away by Broniker, and he's going to take it all the way down and slam dunks it. 6'4". Slam dunked his second shot.
Should mention that Broniker for Forest Park is a Division I football recruit, and as a wide receiver, and the kid has just tremendous jumping ability, and that's he's trying to make up his mind where he wants to go.
Broniker inbounds the pass, goes into Leonard. Leonard walks across the timeline. Barr-Reeve picking up man-to-man. Leonard tries to make a move inside, goes into the paint, shots up, partially blocked, tipped around. Addison Wagler steals it. Matt Schwarzentrooper almost had it intercepted. He's going to take it all the way to the paint. He has it stolen. Addison gets a hand on it, steals it back all the way down in the corner. Back to Ashton. He's set for three, and he nails it. 7-4 Vikings. 6 minutes to go in the first period. Fast-paced ball game. Quickly Forest Park down. Clem picks up a shot. No good. Three-point range. Schwarzentrooper quickly down into the right-hand corner and throws it away. Tried to get it to Gingrich. Full court pass, and it was just picked off, and here comes Forest Park. Meyer down into the paint, put up a shot. It's short off the rim. Here comes Whitmer. Whitmer comes all the way to the basket and has it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. It'll be Barr-Reeve ball under their own basket.
I think they're going to get a foul there, Mike. They're going to say Jamal was going up.
Okay.
And I don't know if they're going to call it on the floor. They're going to say that it did happen on the floor.
Okay, as Jamal went down the paint, we couldn't tell whether it was just knocked away or a foul, and a foul called. So it's common foul. Inbound the basketball under their own basket, out to Ashton. Ashton tries to go in the paint, almost has it knocked away, picked up by Gingrich. Gingrich back out, left side to Ashton. Ashton now does go down the paint, lays up a floating one-hander and connects, and it's 9-4, Barr-Reeve. 5 minutes to go here in the first period. Here comes Forest Park. Rangers passing the ball out around the outside. Meyer back out on top to Leonard. Leonard calls out a play. Right side to Myers. Meyer now to Broniker. Left side to Clem. Clem goes to the top of the key, tries to hand it off to Leonard, and it's off Leonard's fingers, out of bounds. Turnover, Forest Park.
You know, Mike, I know last week in the post-game show, Coach Hughes talked about how, he was Ashton's going to be the focus of a lot of teams' defense, and he needed to work harder to get open. I think that's a message that's been received because Ashton's worked very hard. He's been very aggressive so far here tonight with 7 early points.
Ball goes down into Addison. He turns, puts up a 6-footer from the baseline. No good. Rebound off to Forest Park. Here come the Rangers. Across the timeline, Leonard. Leonard goes down into Cords. A whistle and a foul as the big boy took it under the basket.
A lot of, I guess the best way I can describe it here tonight is they're going to get that on Addison Wagler. A lot of just kind of broken plays, mishandled basketball so far, and it hasn't been a real clean first 3.5 minutes.
Forest Park inbound the basketball. They go down into the left corner. Brombacher goes down now inside to the big boy. Cords goes up. It's partially blocked, but a whistle, and they're going to get a foul on Barr-Reeve.
And they're going to get that one on Jamal Whitmer. That's going to be Jamal's first.
Link Cords, a 6'5" senior, will go to the free throw line to shoot the first free throws of the evening. It's 9-4, Barr-Reeve on top of Forest Park. 4:22 to go in the first period. The free throw is banked in with a big smile. So I'd say he didn't call it.
Well, it's not the playground. They're still going to put that point up on the scoreboard.
And they are. Joel Wire checks in for Forest Park. Next one's up. This one's a little shorter and falls off the front of the rim. Addison Wagner rebounds, gets it to Schwarzentrooper. Vikings across the timeline. Forest Park's been very active on defense, and Schwarzentrooper got caught in no man's land, had to throw it away. Rebound now, pass comes all the way down, and Schwarzentrooper knocks it off of Wire, out of bounds to Barr-Reeve.
Yeah, nice job by Matt. There seemed to be a little confusion with the last set that Barr-Reeve was going to run, and Matt kind of got up in the air and threw a pass, and by the time the pass was thrown, maybe who he thought was going to be in the position was nowhere to be found. So Barr-Reeve a little sloppy here in the early going, but a lot of that's the Forest Park pressure defense.
This has been super pressure put on by Forest Park. They are just inside jerseys. Gingrich down in the corner to Addison, back out to Ashton. He's on the left wing, now brings it back out top of the key. Tries to come down the paint, finds Matt open for three, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound comes off to Leonard, and he brings it across the timeline. Little shake and bake, tries to go around his man. He does. Now he puts it up. It's no good. Over the back, knocked out of bounds. I thought by Leonard, but And in comes Justin Graber and Jacob Bledsoe. And Matt's going to get a rest, and Addison's going to get a rest.
Forest Park on defense, Mike, they just push you a little bit farther out than you're comfortable going, and it, you know, sometimes they force you to you settle for shots that maybe you wouldn't normally take.
Forest Park inbound the ball. The shot from three by Wire is up. It's no good. Rebound off Barr-Reeve. They have a tight man-to-man defense, I want to tell you. Ashton that time got bumped, no call. Gingrich left corner for three, and he scores.
Hey, Coach Hughes was about to say something to the official, and he got 3 points out of it anyway, and the official kind of asked him, is that okay? And,
yeah.
And they both kind of have a Coke and a smile, so to speak, and nothing more said.
It's 12-5. Barr-Reeve up by 7 now with 2:55 to go in the first period. Back into the game comes Meyer for Forest Park and Schwarzentrooper for Barr-Reeve. Forest Park ball out of bounds on left side as Barr-Reeve got a hand on the ball, knocked it out of bounds. Meyer inbound into the backcourt to Wire. Wire slowly across the timeline. Right side goes down. Meyer now goes into the big guy. He has 3 men on him. Got to get rid of it. Back out comes. And broken up there as Clem tried to make a pass from underneath and couldn't get it done. Gingrich open in the left corner for a little bit, then covered, back out to Ashton. Back to Gingrich. Gingrich for three, didn't have his feet set, off the rim, no good. Double foul called underneath on Bledsoe and Klein, I think. Or Cords. No.
They're going to get that on, yeah, I think it's both Bledsoe and Cords, it looks like.
Okay. Bledsoe and Cords, double foul. Possession arrow will be to Forest Park.
Halftime score from the Lions Den. Lagodi trailing North Davies 18-14.
Wow. Wire across the timeline. Right side, walking the ball up. Puts his heads down. Hands off to Broniker. Broniker stops, double take, lays it off the glass, and wow.
Just defense, the help defense there was a little bit late, and Jacob tried to draw a charge, but call's not going to be given to him.
Here comes Justin Graber around the top of the key, right side to Ashton. Ashton inside to Bledsoe. Bledsoe has it blocked. Rebound off to Meyer. Meyer hands off on the right side to Clem. Back out on top to Wire. Wire goes right side looking for somebody. Can't find anybody to pass to. Now does. Meyer on the wing. Back out on top to Slasher, who just came into the ball game. Now the ball goes back out to Wire, top of the key. Wire gets a pick, goes around the left side, goes all the way to the paint, stops, pops, no good. Rebound long, fought for, coming out there by Ashton. Almost had it knocked away. Now it is tipped out of bounds. It'll be Barr-Reeve basketball.
Forest Park, to give you a description about what they do, even when you think you have the rebound secured, they attack the rebound. I mean, they give you no time or everything is pressure. There's always going to be pressure on you to handle the basketball, to take care of it, to not turn it over, and that's a staple at Forest Park. They've done that for years.
Justin Graber, top of the key, left side to Schwarzentrooper. He's on the wing, out top to Bledsoe. Bledsoe, Justin Graber, down into the paint, gives it to Addison. Addison tries to make a move, nothing there. Has the ball knocked away. No call. And here comes Forest Park. I tell you, Forest Park right now is just an awful lot more physical and seems to be getting by with it. Not that it's dirty or anything, it's just physical.
Yeah, that's the name of their game. It has, that's what they've done for years.
Set shot from outside. Noah Clem gets the first three for Forest Park. It's 12-10. Barr-Reeve up by 2. 28 seconds to go here in the first period at Kavanaugh Kourt. Barr-Reeve holding the basketball out at the 10-second line. Gingrich. Forest Park willing to drop back off that pressure defense right at the moment. Schwarzentrooper left side out at the 10-second line. 8, 7, time to go. Matt goes into the corner. Nothing there. Finds Gingrich. He goes around 3 people, lays it up on the glass, no good. But a foul's going to be called, and Gingrich is going to the line.
Jonathan kind of made something out of nothing right there, and kind of a deflected basketball, pick it up and drove, and with a 1.2 on the clock, Jonathan goes to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Gingrich bounce, shot, up, good. Kourt's back in. Bronick going to sit down and get a breather. He'll catch about 1.2 seconds of the game and a timeout between quarters. Get a little breather. Next one rolls in also. And it's 14-10. Forest Park with a last-second shot. It's no good. And that's going to do it on the J.J. Concrete scoreboard at halftime. It's Barr-Reeve 14, Forest Park 10. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Would you like to get more out of your fertilizer? Contact Trailer Fertilizer Service in Montgomery at 486-3285.
At Brock Smith, Blake, and Wagner Funeral Home, we never forget that arranging a funeral service is an infrequent and emotionally exhausting experience. Allow our professional staff to help you learn what to expect before, during, and after the funeral service. Contact us for
Off the General, 95.9 FM, and from fourstarcountry.com.
Mike Strong along with Mike DeCourcy. I tried to get us to halftime on that, Mike. It's the end of the first quarter, 14-10 Barr-Reeve, and there's a discussion on the floor about, I thought it was names in the books. Coach Wise kept pointing to a name in the book, but anyway, it's figured out. Possession arrow is going to belong to Forest Park. Okay.
Sure, Forest Park ball.
That's right. That's all we know.
Want to know why? Because the officials say so.
And he just handed it to him, and he threw it in.
And they're not taking it back.
Here we go. Forest Park with a basketball. Leonard off on the right side. Meyer back on top now to Messmer just into the ball game. Messmer left side to Clem. Clem off to Leonard, down into the paint, hands off to the big guy, lays it off the glass and scores. Link Kourt scores another bucket, 14-12. Barr-Reeve on top, just started second period. Schwarzentrooper way out top the key, left side. Comes around the right side, give and go to Addison, up, in, fouled, going to the line. Nice give and go, high-low post.
And a good job by the freshman right there of, first of all, it's a good pass by Matt, obviously, but you know, you could sense that Addison could feel the defensive pressure coming, the double team, and he had the presence of mind to just calmly catch it, lay it in, and Matt put it right in a spot where Addison didn't have to bring it down, and he goes to the line for the three-point play.
Couple bounces, shots up, nothing but net. 17-12 Barr-Reeve with 7:18 to go in the first half here at Kavanaugh Kourt. And the ball's taken away right at half-court line by Gingrich, lays it off the glass and scores as Forest Park just made a lazy pass at the 10-second line right into Ginrich's hands. And that makes it 19-12 Barr-Reeve. It's a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here on this 30-second. They've already started the clock on it, and that was just somebody asleep at the wheel there.
Yeah, they just, I don't know if they were just, didn't see how long Jonathan's arms were or just assumed that they were going to wait till they picked up the dribble to trap, maybe. I don't know, but, I mean, he literally threw it right into the hands of Gingrich, and Jonathan picked it off and went in and laid it in, and that's Jonathan's 7th point.
Forest Park fought back to get into this game, 14-10, and then just quickly within a minute, 19-12, Barr-Reeve up. Here come the Rangers across the timeline. Messmer with the ball, gets double teamed, picks it back up, hands out the wire. Barr-Reeve playing a 1-3-1 zone now as they're trapping out front. Back to Messmer. Messmer goes inside. Shot is up off the glass by Leonard. And as you mentioned, this kid is so athletic. If he gets the ball within 8 or 10 feet, he's going to the hoop.
Yeah, all these kids are extremely well put together.
Yep.
And this is, as I said earlier, it's a staple of Forest Park and what they've been about for a long time.
Free throws up and good. Miles Leonard, 6-foot senior guard, ready for the second one. It's up and it's good. 19-14, Barr-Reeve on top. 6:47 to go in the first half. Viking basketball. Schwartzer walks across the timeline. Jamal Whitmer. Top of the key to Ashton. Ashton down to Addison. Turns, lays it off the glass. He had Kourt behind him and nobody in front of him could stop him.
If you're behind him, as I've said before, you can pretty much go ahead and put 2 points on the scoreboard because there's not a whole lot you can do except hope and pray that he misses a shot.
Yeah, that's right, and he didn't. 21-14 now, Barr-Reeve. Forest Park working the ball out front, around the corner. Leonard wanting to drive, picks up his dribble, goes all the way down in the corner to Meyer. Meyer under the cords. Cords on the floor, fighting for it. Gets it out to one of his own guys. That's Wire trap. Now back out on top to Messmer. 3 on the way, no good. Rebound fought for, pulled out by Ashton. Full court pass to Schwarzentrooper. He goes around 2 guys, lays it up off the glass. What a beautiful move by Matt Schwarzentrooper.
Just when you think you've got the little guy, and now they're going to get an offensive foul.
Yep, they're going to get it on Cords for setting a block, an illegal block.
Yeah, he just moved Addison right out of the way as Addison was running back down to try to clear a path for his own ball handler. But you thought you had Matt Schwarzentrooper pinned in.
Oh, they did.
And he did a loop-de-loop up and under trick shot layup thingy.
Going with his left between 2 guys with his body, but he shot it from the right-hand side. I don't know. Anyway, what a shot. Viking basketball. Working the ball around outside. Matt down on the left wing, being pressured out front. Gets a pick. Here he comes again. Up. This time he leaves it just a little bit short.
Nice move by Matt, though. Got to the rim yet again.
Excellent move. Ball almost stolen as it goes down in the corner to Meyer. Meyer now back out top all the way around. Leonard goes down in the paint. Tries to make a spin move. Nothing there. Mesper top the key. Dribbles with the right hand. Backs in. Now brings it back out to the key. Wire. Left side. Down in the corner. Leonard looking for the big guy. Nothing there. Cross-court pass. It goes to Meyer. 3-pointer off the way. No good. And here come the Vikings. Schwarzentrooper, right side. Ashton, quick shot, no good. Rebound off to Forest Park. Was nobody under the bucket that time for Ashton the rebound, so Leonard right down into the paint, puts a shot up, no good, gets his own rebound. Miles Leonard draws the foul and will go to the line to shoot 2. He's got jumping ability. We already saw that.
Yeah, and he can. He's strong enough to root out any position that he wants to take in there.
Free throws up, and what a bounce! Friendly bounce. Clem back in for Messmer for Forest Park. 23-15, Barr-Reeve on top. 4:35 to go in the first half at Kavanaugh Kourt. Second free throw's up. It's hard off the back of the rim. Rebound off to Addison. Gets it to Matt Schwarzentrooper, and Matt's going to bring it right down the center of the court, drifting over to the right, left side to Ginrich. Jamal Whitmer. Jamal goes around 3 people, gets it into Addison. Addison turns on his man, puts it off the glass, and scores. And Broniker had no idea.
Coach Nate Hawkins from Forest Park just turned to an assistant, and he said, that kid's a freshman.
Yeah.
He's a freshman.
25-15. Barr-Reeve pulls out to within 10. Ball goes inside, back out to Clem. Clem for 3, short, didn't hit anything. Whitmer down the sideline. Here comes Jamal, right side to Matt. Matt out front. Ashton for 3, in and out, no good. Nobody under the boards. Rebound, here comes Forest Park. Everybody, here comes Broniger. No, it was Meyer from the right side, and they're going to get a charging foul.
Yeah. Coach Hawkins may have an argument right there as Addison was he was under the rim, and he may have been a little late. That's with my very amateur eye. But at the same time, there's been a couple of occasions where the Vikings have been hacked going up for a shot and no call, so maybe turnabout's fair play here a little bit.
Probably all evens out in the wash. Schwarzentrooper, Justin Graber into the game. Ashton, McMullen into the game also for Barr-Reeve. Ashton, top the key, goes, spins, puts up a short jumper. Off the back of the rim, no good, but he was fouled in the act of shooting. He's going to go to the line to shoot two.
And Ashton made a nice move right there, kind of had a little two-man game going there with his brother, and Broniker was working around Addison and went ahead and decided to take it to the rim and goes to the free throw line to shoot two.
First one's up, good. Bledsoe comes in. Addison's going to get a breather, working hard under there. Back in comes Meyer for Wire. Yes, it's M-E-Y-E-R and W-E-Y-E-R. Meyer for Wire. Ashton at the line. 26-15. Barr-Reeve. 27-15 Barr-Reeve. 3:26 to go in the first half at Kavanaugh Kourt. Here comes the Rangers. Broniger walks it across the timeline over to the right side. That was Leonard. Leonard hands off to Beagle just into the ball game, and he lost control, couldn't hang on to it. Goes out of bounds, turnover to the Vikings.
Yeah, Justin Graber did a nice job right there, just kind of reaching in and just kind of getting a deflection, and the Forest Park ball handler kicked it off of his leg and out of bounds, and the Vikings take control.
Vikings working the play. Tried to work in the alley-oop, wasn't there. Back to Ashton. He goes down the baseline, loses the handle. It's on the floor. Fought for, and it's going to be a jump ball.
Yeah, it's too bad Ashton lost control there because if he would have maintained control, he had another layup.
Possession arrow will belong to the Vikings. Ashton Wagner will inbound it. 27-15, Vikings on top. 2:56 to go in the first half. Ashton looking underneath, finds Matt. Matt can't hang on to it. Back in the backcourt to John McMullen. McMullen, right side, Schwarzentrooper. He goes around his man, picks up his dribble. Left side to Ashton. Ashton out to Justin Graber. Justin picks up his dribble, gives it off to McMullen, and they're going to call Justin for shuffle of feet, turnover. Barr-Reeve.
Yeah, it's best against this Forest Park defense to go north and south as opposed to east and west, because they can bring so much pressure and so many guys and move you around so much that you just have to attack it.
Forest Park working the ball around all the way back. It goes to Leonard on the wing, right side, looking underneath, down deep into the corner. Meyer, top of the key, comes out to Clem. Clem for three, off the rim, no good. Justin Graber picks it up, full court. Tries to get a pass over to McMullen, won't go. Back into McMullen's hands and off his chest, out of bounds. That'll be Forest Park basketball. And as you mentioned, this really scrappy, always got the hands working, pressure defense on both clubs is causing this game to be a little bit ragged.
Yeah, and it's just a statement about how good Forest Park can be defensively. I mean, they get a lot of deflections, they move you around, as I like to say, and it's going to keep them in almost every basketball game they play this year.
Forest Park puts a shot up, no good. Long rebound comes back off to him, and a whistle and a foul on the Vikings.
Looks like they're going to get that one on Matt. No, they're going to go ahead and get that on Gingrich. I thought that was going to be whistled on Schwarzentrooper, but they're going to get that on Gingrich, and that's Jonathan's second, so he'll probably sit down the rest of the half.
Minute 47 to go here in the first half. 27-15 the Vikings. Substitutions in the game. We'll pick them up for you. Drew Messmer back in, hands it out front to Leonard. Leonard crossed the timeline. Barr-Reeve tight man-to-man now. Leonard, left side at the key, looking underneath. Nothing there. All the way over in the corner to Meyer. Meyer up for three. Air ball. Schwarzentrooper with a rebound. And Matt's going to walk it up across the 10-second line. Left side. Looking. Right side, Ashton. Ashton, one dribble, picks up it up. John McMullen picks up his, down to Ashton. Ashton and Addison looking to try and get something going. Can't find anything. Comes back out to John McMullen. Cross court to Jamal Whitmer. Whitmer starts to go in. Back out 10-second line to Schwarzentrooper. Schwarzentrooper down the left side. Tries to get a pick. Can't. Goes around his man anyway. No look pass to Jamal Whitmer. And Jamal knows that you get hit in the side of the head.
Yeah.
When Matt comes through there.
When Matt Schwarzentrooper's on the floor, get your hands up.
Nice no-look pass to Jamal, wide open underneath. It's 29-15 now, Barr-Reeve on top. 39 seconds going the first half. Forest Park over to Meyer. Meyer tries to go on the paint line. The ball's on the floor, and it goes out of bounds off of Addison Wagler's. Addison in there scrapping on the floor. It'll be Forest Park basketball under their own basket. 32.8 seconds to go in the first half. They're down by 14. Broniker inbounds, down deep in the corner to Messmer. Messmer back to Broniker, goes through his feet, picked up by Jamal Whitmer. Jamal has the basketball across the timeline, being hacked by Wire. Wire pushing all the way up the court, no call. Jamal gets rid of it, goes off Ashland's feet. Ashton turned his back for just a second, and that ball went off the back of his foot. Just for 1 second, he looked over a different direction.
And
lost control.
Lost control. It's going to be the fifth turnover on Barr-Reeve.
Wire, top of the key. Right side. Throws it away. Payback.
Well,
nobody wants to shoot the last shot. Throw it up here. We'll shoot it, Mike.
But yeah.
3.2 seconds.
Barr-Reeve going about three-quarters of the floor.
Matt across the timeline, puts up the shot, off the back of the rim, no good, and that's going to do it on the JJ Concrete scoreboard. At halftime here at Kavanaugh Kourt, it's Barr-Reeve 29, Forest Park 15. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout.
In a world of automated phone systems, online bill paying, and self-checkout lanes, there are two places.
Extend this lead even further and put this basketball game away.
Well, I couldn't help from watching Coach Hughes in the huddle just a couple rows down in front of us, and he pointed his fingers at the boys, and I could hear him as well as see him, and he said, let's make this start our start, no nonsense.
Yeah, and that's a big message, and maybe the reason I'm so big on big starts is because I've been around Coach Hughes for so long now. But that's definitely one of the things that he stresses is it can set the tone for halves and games, and it's extremely important.
Forest Park inbound the basketball with a possession arrow to start the third period, working the ball around. They go inside the courts, back outside quickly, over to Leonard. Leonard left side. Down inside it goes to Broniker. Back out on top. Shot from three-point range by Myers. No good. Rebound comes down to Broniker, and he was tied up but fouled by Barr-Reeve.
They're going to get that one on Ashton, and it's going to put Broniker at the free throw line. And Broniker just he maybe went another level above Ashton right there to get a hand on the ball, and Ashton kind of grabbed his wrist and held on as Broniker went up on the putback.
A 6'4" senior misses on his first free throw. Ed Lee Mortuary, caring for you when you need the care the most. One of the sponsors tonight. Next one's up, and it's also hard off the rim. Rebound off to Ashton Wagler, and Jamal Whitmer pulls it up, hands back to Schwarzentrooper. Crosses the timeline, right side, full court pressure to the left wing, down into Jamal. Jamal for three, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound over the back is Schwarzentrooper, and coach is up immediately. Kind of wondering from Jamal if he was in the huddle before we started this quarter. But
well, that's a set play to get Jamal a shot off of a double screen or a screen down in the corner, but it's not a play to get him a shot when he's fading away. Right. It's a play to get him a good shot, and as you saw, that was not a good shot.
Leonard, cross-court pass. Clem down in underneath to the big boy, puts it up and scores. Kourt gets a pass inside and is fouled on the shot and will go to the line to shoot one.
As we talked about at halftime, Mike, this is not the start the Vikings wanted. A bad shot, an offensive rebound, and 3 quick fouls only a minute into the second half.
Free throws up, no good. Ashton Wagler has it taken away from back. And we're going to get a foul called, and it's going to be on Broniker on the rebound. Be a common foul, be Barr-Reeve basketball. They'll take it full length of the court. We just started the third period here at Kavanaugh Kourt. It's 29-17 Barr-Reeve. Jamal Whitmer out on top. Wagler into Addison. Nobody can stop him. Nice layup.
And Addison got hit right there. And the thing is, sometimes, Mike, kids who are that strong get penalized for being strong. You know, there's a little extra banging there that goes on, and you don't get the break that a skinnier kid would.
Forest Park having a hard time keeping the handle on the ball, and finally it gets on the floor, and two guys tie it up. Leonard is one, and I'm not sure I'd want Leonard to land on top of me.
Yeah, just a loose ball. Kids going after it. It helps Whitmer off the floor.
It's 31-17 now. Barr-Reeve, 6:25 to go in the third period. Craney's Body Shop on Veal Creek Road in Washington. Sponsor of tonight's ball game. Inbound pass to Schwarzentrooper. Schwarzentrooper tries to come across the timeline and a reach-in. I think Coach Hughes is saying a reach-in is finally called.
Well, you know, we saw a carbon copy of this in the first half, or in the JV game tonight, Mike, and that is at halftime, Barr-Reeve had a comfortable lead, a sizable lead, and Forest Park was bringing the pressure then. But now they're going to ramp it up even that much more, and I think we could see at the pace of play here early a long second half, because the officials, I think, have taken the initiative that, you know, we're not going to let things get too sloppy or too physical. We're going to call it and clean it up, and hopefully by doing it early, it's going to take care of any issues that may happen.
Matt took it right to the bank board, laid it off hard, bounced into Addison's hands, put back, 33-17 Barr-Reeve. Here comes Forest Park, and Schwarzentrooper forces a travel on Clem on the left baseline. Turnover, Forest Park.
Yeah, Matt just did a nice job of closing out really quickly right there, and forced Clem to move a little faster than he was maybe accustomed to doing, and caused the travel.
Whitmer going around the top of the key, right side, open for a minute, down into Wagler. Wagler turns, no shot, back to Ashton. Ashton takes it to the paint, lays it off the glass. Nice move by Addison, nice layup.
And that's going to be 11 for Ashton.
Leonard takes it to the hoop. It's blocked from behind by Jamal Whitmer. Ball comes out to Schwarzentrooper. Left side to Whitmer. Whitmer picks it back up, goes down into the corner to Gingrich. Gingrich goes around his man, shoots a floating one-hander from about 13. Nice shot. Barr-Reeve up by 20. 37-17 quickly, as finally they're in the groove here of that start you were talking about for the third period.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
Well, a nice start here by the Vikings in the third period. We'll take a 30-second timeout, go back to the station for a sponsor, and be right back.
Breaking up your day with chuckles. Get more of what you're looking for.
With cold weather now here, start your mornings with a cup of Chuckle's new gourmet coffee. The new crisp flavor is quickly becoming a favorite for the commuters each morning. Hot chocolate and cappuccino also available for the non-coffee drinker. Brighten up your day with a trip to your neighborhood Chuckles.
Lagode's going to win it.
Really?
42-34, a minute left.
We're back at Barr-Reeve. Mike Strawn, along with Mike DeCourcy. Sneakers Grill. Stop by Sneakers Grill, located on Highway 50 in Montgomery, after the game for some good food. Sneakers Grill has a variety of sandwiches, appetizers, chicken livers, gizzards, and hearts. You can dine in or call them right before the game's over, and they'll have a carry-out ready for you. It's 486-2597. Sneakers Grill, proud to be a sponsor of Barr-Reeve basketball.
Got a score from Lagodi. The Lions leading North Davies 42-34 with about a minute left.
Myers takes it to the hoop. No good. Rebound off to Cords. The big boy puts it back up off the glass and in. 37-19 now Barr-Reeve. Here comes Matt down the paint. Tried to make the pass off the left side to Ashton, and, well, probably two mistakes. Ashton didn't go for the basket, and Matt was in just a little bit too big a hurry.
Yeah, at this point of the game, if I'm Barr-Reeve, which
you are,
which I am, I guess, I would just be content to throw it inside and see what happens and let the big man kick it back out as Clem knocks in a three.
37-22, Barr-Reeve with the basketball down in the left corner to Gingrich. Gingrich comes around to pick, a reach in, and the ball is turned over to Forest Park. And we're going to have a timeout here on the floor. Coach Hughes is going to settle his ball club down on JJ Concrete scoreboard. 4:18 to go in the third period. It's 37-22. Barr-Reeve will be back in 30 seconds.
JJ's Concrete, next to Graber Post on the Oden-Kettleberg Road, offers concrete, color concrete, fill dirt, all types of rock, concrete blocks, and mortar sand. With 17 trucks on the road, JJ's is ready to help add beauty to your home or business. Concrete driveways and sidewalks add value to your home while making you the talk of the neighborhood. For residential or commercial concrete work, give JJ's Concrete a call at 636-0173. 636-0173. JJ's Concrete.
We're at Kavanaugh Kourt. Mike Strawn, Mike DeCourcy. Coach wanted to just kind of settle the boys down, let them know who's ahead. Little patience. Get your good shot. Take it. Things will be good.
Yeah, this is where Barr-Reeve's going to have to match the intensity of Forest Park. They're going to bring it. You know, they see an opportunity to maybe get back in this ball game right here.
Leonard tries to go to the paint, makes a spin move, puts a shot up, and he's fouled. And it really doesn't do much good to foul Leonard at that point in time. Either, you know, he's either going to take the shot and make it or miss it, but we'll see what he does at the free throw line. Miles Leonard, 6-foot senior, up with the first one. It's good.
I think you can see, even though the scoreboard may not be indicative of what Forest Park wants it to be at this point in time, what a difference Leonard makes in this ball club. This is his sixth trip as he misses his second free throw line, his sixth trip to the free throw line already tonight. I mean, he really has a knack of getting to the bucket.
Schwarzentripper across the timeline on the right side, hands off to Justin Graber, comes to the top of the key and makes a bad pass to Schwarzentripper. You know, even as old as I am, I can remember Coach used to just absolutely throw a fit when you threw a bounce pass at a big boy's feet.
Yeah.
The worst place in the world he can catch a pass. 3:49 to go in the third period. 37-23, Barr-Reeve. Leonard with the basketball for Forest Park. Leonard goes around the left side, pulls up with his dribble, goes under the Cords. Cords lays it off the glass and scores as Gingrich is on the floor. Full court pressure. Comes Whitmer. Ashton, man, what a quick shot. That fell right into the hands of Gingrich, who laid it back in, and that helps keep the coach off of you for a little while. Messmer down into the corner, shuffles his feet, turnover. Travel going to be called on Messmer. Halftime, Jasper 32, Vincennes Lincoln 27. And after 3, South Knox 32, DuBois 30. Jamal Whitmer deep in the right corner, set, open for 3, nothing there. Schwarzentrooper skies, has it taken away. And here comes Forest Park. Leonard across the timeline. Trying to make a move inside, nothing there. Goes into the big guy, and a whistle. And a foul is going to be called as he turned right into Addison Wagner, and Addison tried to tie him up. Washington Chrysler Center, what car ought to be? What car buying ought to be? Odin Pharmacy and the prescription shop in Washington, along with Rocksmith, Blake, and Wagler Funeral Homes, all sponsors of tonight's game. Common foul, inbound, Forest Park, Meyer, back out on top, Wire. Wire to the key, picks up his dribble, hands off Clem, back over to Meyer, 3 on the way, in and out, whistle, a foul underneath as Bledsoe ends up on the floor. We have a final at Lagodi. It's Lagodi 45 and North Davis 37.
Don't want to look too far ahead here, Mike, and I know I don't put a lot of stock into the rankings. I know it's a thing for fans to get involved in. But this could very well, if the Vikings can hang on here tonight, set up a number 1 versus number 2 matchup next Saturday night at Jack Butcher Sports Arena.
Whitmer with the basketball, hands off to Ginrich. Ginrich going down to baseline. He gets trapped. I'm not sure. Just dribble. I never did like to dribble a ball under the backboard. Wouldn't know where to go once I got there. And as he tried to get rid of it, it hit the bottom of the backboard off of Forest Park, I guess, because it's Barr-Reeve basketball. Matt, a little bit too hard of a pass for Ginrich. Barr-Reeve not looking real sharp. Myers, block. Myers, rebound. Whistle, a foul underneath, and that's more of a frustration foul than anything. 2:20 to go in the third period. Barr-Reeve up by 14.
The thing that I don't like, Mike, is basically with 10 minutes to go in this basketball game, Forest Park's going to be in the bonus in the way that they're attacking the rim right now. They could make a lot of trips to the line between now and the end of the game.
Wire dribbling the ball, hands off, back to Wire. He's on the left wing. Nothing to shoot out there. Clem, no-look pass across court, back on top to Wire. Wire, hands off, Clem. Right side, Meyer, back on top to Wire. Wire down into Cords. Cords turns, goes off the glass, no good. Rebound skies for it, comes out of there. Schwarzentrooper, force pass to Whitmer. Whitmer goes around his man, no good. Ashton Wagner with the rebound, just physically has to pull it away from another guy and lays it off the glass and scores.
Yeah, good job by Ashton right there, just ripping the basketball away and going up and scoring and pushing this Viking lead back out to 16 at 41-25.
Meyer down on the baseline, puts up a floating 8-footer, no good. Ashton Wagner with the rebound. Schwarzentrooper across the timeline. Left side looking underneath. Ashton, nobody on him. Open from 3, and you can't leave him wide open. 44-25 now, Barr-Reeve. 55 seconds to go in the third period. Clem, 3, no good. Bledsoe rebound, has it taken away. Back out on top the Wire. He'll shoot 3, no good. Rebound fought for. Comes off underneath the Broniker, and he's fouled on the rebound.
I told you, Mike, and I said it earlier,
Yeah.
Forest Park attacks the rebound. You know, everybody talks about reaching in and slapping and this and that. It's only a reach-in foul. It's only a foul if you make contact. They attack the basketball, and they've had 3 or 4 second chances tonight as Broniker makes his first free throw that Barr-Reeve thought, yeah, hey, it's secured. We're going the other way, and it's not. You have to absolutely make sure.
Substitutions in for Forest Park. We'll pick them up here. Ben Broniker, 6'4" senior, second free throw. It's good. 44-27 as Austin Egloff into the game for the first time. Broniker just getting a blow here with 41 seconds plus the time between the periods. Ashton Wagner, right side, takes Leonard, turns, backs back out. Schwarzentrooper, left side to Whitmer. Whitmer, wire, gets called for the hand check. Out front, common foul. Inbound to Barr-Reeve, Schwarzentrooper in the backcourt. Boy, you can't be nonchalant. Somebody will pick your pocket. Schwarzentrooper, right side out to the top of the key, goes around his man. Down into Whitmer, back to Schwarzentrooper. Schwarzentrooper, Whitmer, right side. Ashton wide open again. Up, off the glass, no good. Rebound off to Leonard. Stops, puts up a jump shot, no good. That's going to do it at the end of 3 at Kavanaugh Kourt on the JJ Concrete scoreboard. It's Barr-Reeve 44, Forest Park 27. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
I'm Andy Arvin of Ed Lee Lynchburg. We provide compassionate and loving service.
This proud to back the Barr-Reeve Vikings.
Now, back to Barr-Reeve Vikings basketball on the General. 95.9 FM and from FourStarCountry.com.
Mike Strawn along with Mike DeCourcy. Mike DeCourcy, 8 minutes left to go in this game.
Yeah, Barr-Reeve just has to continue to attack this Forest Park pressure. As I said earlier, don't go east and west. Try to make it to where you go north and south and force the officials to call a foul. Barr-Reeve, interestingly, comes out in a 1-3-1 here in the fourth quarter.
Ball's being passed out around the top of this zone. Down in the left corner now, Leonard, all the way back across to Clem. Clem tries to go underneath, and it's picked off by Barr-Reeve, and here comes Schwarzentrooper. Schwarzentrooper around his man. He sees daylight, and that's all he needs. One little glimpse of daylight, Mike, and he was off to the races.
Yeah, he was. That's 4 for Matt.
Leonard underneath, puts up the shot, and it goes as it was physical in there. Here comes Matt. Matt down into the corner. Ginrich back out on top to Schwarzentrooper. Timeout called on the floor by Barr-Reeve. At halftime, we have another score. Pike Central 33, Wood Memorial 24. Here at Kavanaugh Kourt, it's 46-29, Barr-Reeve on top. And we would like to thank Graber Tire for being one of the sponsors of tonight's game. Graber Tire in Candleburg can make your ride smoother with a new set of tires. Tires for all types of vehicles, large or small. Roadside service, locally owned and operated. See Darrell Bill on the hill for a great deal at 486-5184. Again, I think, Coach Hugh, this is just more of settle down. Here's what we want to do.
Yeah, just a little different pressure right here, and going to talk about how to attack it and hopefully make Forest Park pay and maybe get a layup or some free throws out of it.
Schwarzentrooper across the timeline. Out top to Ashton. Ashton goes down the key, stops, puts up a 20-footer or a 10-footer and scores right at the top of the key. 48-29. Barr-Reeve, we just started the fourth period. RTC Communications sponsoring tonight's ball game. Forest Park trying to work it inside and underneath the cords, and he can't hang on to it. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Barr-Reeve basketball, picked up full court by Forest Park. Ball comes into Addison, over to the right side. Schwarzentrooper way down in the right corner to Jamal Whitmer. Jamal picks up his dribble, gets it into Addison, had Jamal, didn't see him. Shot up, no good. Rebound off to Leonard, and here comes Forest Park quickly. Leonard loses the handle, Picked up by Jamal. Shovel pass to Matt. Matt, oh, lays it off the rim, and it doesn't go. And he didn't shoot that one left-handed, did he?
No, Coach, he was trying to go under the rim to kind of use it as a defender, and Coach Hughes is trying to say that Matt was pushed in the back right there.
Yep. Forest Park quickly down. Shots up, no good. And a rebound is fought for underneath, and it goes off of, looks like maybe Barr-Reeve. Yoder's Furniture and Appliances, where the price is always right. And trailer fertilizer service in Montgomery for all your agri needs. Call the boys at Trailers. Inbound to Forest Park. Wire with the basketball. Top of the key. Wire tries to go around Matt. Gets shut off. Ball goes to Leonard. And then to Cords. Cords goes up with a shot, and it's good, and he's fouled under the basket.
Cords is a big, strong kid, and kind of the motto right there is, if you're going to foul him, you got to foul him.
Don't let him shoot.
And any touch foul, he's gonna power right through, and he did right there.
Cords will go to the line. Chuckles Convenience Stores. Brighten up your day at Chuckles. Sponsor of tonight's ball game. Free throws up, and it's good. 48-32. Barr-Reeve on top with 5:44 to go in this game, and Schwarzentrooper and the Vikings break the press, and here comes Matt. Matt now, Gingrich turns, puts it up off the glass. Nice pass by Matt. Gingrich went under the bucket. Reverse jump shot. It's good.
Yeah, good job right there. Jonathan just kind of weaseling his way down there on the baseline and kind of went under the rim and made a nice shot off the penetration by Matt.
Cords in and out. It goes. Long shots up there by Clem, and it's good. Three-pointer. And quickly, here comes Barr-Reeve. Barr-Reeve backs the ball back up. Matt at the corner. Gingrich. Ashton works. Goes inside. McMullen. Back out to Schwarzentrooper. Ashton. Ashton thought about it. Wire on him. Now Ashton backs out. Goes right side to McMullen. McMullen, left hand, top of the key. Goes into Ashton. Ashton trying to go inside with a smaller Wire on him. Gingrich. Gingrich looking, comes back out with it. Now goes inside. Nothing there. Ashton for three. Deep in the corner. No good. Meyer off with the rebound. Here comes Forest Park. Down to Clem. Another three up. No good. Cords with the rebound off to Meyer. Meyer for three. No good. Rebound fought for underneath. Comes off to McMullen. And here comes Schwarzentrooper. Schwarzentrooper right side to Ashton Wagler. Wire comes out on him. Wire guarding him close. Ashton now gets it off to Gingrich. Gingrich at the right side, 10-second line. Holding the ball, dribbles with the left hand. Backs out now, back to the corner. Now comes across top of the key. His man Slatcher just kind of slacking off on him, and Gingrich goes down the paint, finds Matt, misses a bunny. Here comes Myers. Myers lays it off the glass and scores. And we've got a timeout on the floor by Forest Park. It's Barr-Reeve 50 on the J.J. Concrete scoreboard. Forest Park 37. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Due to I-69 construction, Field Creek Road is now closed until the job is complete. During this time, the routes 486-3285.
Now, back to Barr-Reeve Vikings basketball on the General. 95.9 FM and from FourStarCountry.com.
Mike Strawn along with Mike DeCourcy. Tomorrow at noon, WC and Shoals. And then at about 2:15, it'll be the Mike and Mike show again as we go watch the Barr-Reeve girls take on the South Knox Spartans. So keep us tuned in here at the General. Barr-Reeve inbound the basketball, working across this press, passing the ball out around the top of the key. Schwarzentrooper tries to go inside, comes back out, picks up a dribble, right side to Addison. Addison off to Ashton. He's at the top of the center circle. Back over to Addison. Ball on the floor. Picked up by Forest Park. Leonard down into the corner, 3 up and on the way, no good. Rebound fought for, comes down by Ashton Wagler. Ashton gets rid of it over to Schwarzentrooper. Back to Ashton, down in the corner to Justin Graber. Justin cross court, Schwarzentrooper down in the corner to Addison. Addison, back to Gingrich, back to McMullen. McMullen, right in front of the basket, turns, lays it up off the rim, no good. Like to see them use a backboard on that one. Quickly, Forest Park comes down, puts a shot up, 3, no good. Rebound fought for. Broniker comes down with it and puts it back in. It's 50-39 now, Barr-Reeve. 2:20 to go in the ball game. Barr-Reeve working across this press. Down to Addison. Addison tries to get the shot off, and he is fouled by Leonard.
Forest Park on a 8-0 run here to cut the lead from 19 down to 11.
Addison goes to the line. Montgomery Ruritan Club, serving the community for over 50 years. One of the fine sponsors, also a sponsor helping the scholarship fund at Barr-Reeve.
And I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to tell you, they're not going to let Addison shoot free throws right there, and that's the worst call I've seen this year. Point blank. That's terrible. He had caught the basketball.
Yeah.
He was literally going up to the rim,
Yes.
and it's almost like the 3 officials forgot that he was shooting a layup.
It is.
In the 30 seconds
He was up next to the bankboard. All right, Barr-Reeve inbounds the basketball. The official says that's the way it was. Whitmer out top. Right side to Gingrich. Gingrich hounded there by Broniker. Gets it off to Addison. Back on top to Gingrich. Gingrich, right side to Schwarzentrooper. Out to Gingrich. Gingrich goes between 2 players, and we finally get a whistle on a foul going to be called on, looks like, Miles Leonard.
Of course, speaking of officiating, Mike, I don't know if you saw it, but I did watch the end of a game on SportsCenter last night where Louisiana Lafayette beat Western Kentucky with 6 players on the floor for the last 15 seconds and shot a wide-open layup. I wonder how that happened.
I'm not sure, but...
and nobody caught it.
I'm not sure it was in the coach's favor because shortly thereafter, he got fired. No longer
Yeah.
so anyway, Barr-Reeve inbound the ball on the common foul. Gingrich has the basketball, and a foul's going to be called on Clem as trying to tie him up out front. JJ's Concrete, building a strong foundation, and Landmark Surveying. 2 of tonight's sponsors help bringing you this game, and we appreciate each and every one of them. Finally, Barr-Reeve gets into the 1-and-1 with 1:40 to go here in the game. Up by 11, as you mentioned, 50-39, 51-39. Jonathan Gingrich connects on the first. Jonathan will go to the line. Second one's up, and it's good. 52-39, Barr-Reeve with 1:40 to go here at Kavanaugh Kourt, Forest Park. Across the timeline, Leonard. Leonard's wanting to drive, wanting to make a spin move, can't. Now does a jumping one-hander and gets a bounce and the bucket. And here comes Barr-Reeve. Ashton, Jamal fakes his man out left, went around him right. Ball's being just worked around the top of the perimeter, and a whistle and a foul. Finally, it will be called on Broniker. And it's going to send Jonathan Gingrich back to the line. 1:09 left in this game.
You know, Mike, the outcome here has not been the worst thing for the Vikings as the 5 starters on the floor as Gingrich makes his first free throw have got to work a little bit on their delay offense against really aggressive defense, and Forest Park's continued to make a couple shots here to narrow the gap here at the end, but you know, things definitely could be worse, and this could benefit the Vikings later in the season.
Gingrich connect on both of them. It's 54-41 Barr-Reeve now, and Leonard down in the paint. This time he hands off to the big guy, and it's blocked from behind by Addison. who gets the ball. And we've got Schwarzentrooper who hit the floor nose first.
Yeah,
and he's got a bloody nose big time.
Yeah, just a little, had a long rebound and kind of a loose basketball right there. And looks like he got popped in his pursuit of the basketball. Maybe it looks like more of a bloody mouth and lip than anything else.
It's the way he was holding his head back. I thought he had a bloody nose, but it's a lip. He caught an unintentional, I'm sure, elbow or hand or what.
Looking at his father across the gym, PJ, and he doesn't seem all that concerned. So I think Matt's probably going to be all right.
Yeah, he's probably going to be okay. Barr-Reeve tries to get the ball inbound, and it's off Ginrich's hand. Out of bounds, and there are times, and I'll give the defense credit, but there's still been other times when the boys just don't look really focused, sharp.
Yeah, this is an easy point of the game to lose focus.
Tough.
And, I'm not making excuses. I'm just,
no, but you're right.
When you stretch the lead to 20 and you relax a little bit and think that the game's over, and that's what you're seeing a little bit of right now. And that's not going to make it any easier in the locker room after the game and maybe in practice tomorrow. But
Addison just strictly takes it away on the inbound line, and then a pass is taken away by Barr-Reeve. It comes down to Clem, puts up a three, and scores. And quickly a timeout on the floor by Forest Park. On the J.J. Concrete scoreboard, Barr-Reeve 54, Forest Park 44. And we'll be back in 30 seconds after this timeout.
This is Aaron with the Washington Chrysler Center. We are stocked and ready to deal.
You know, you just got through telling me I wouldn't want to be in the locker room. I'm not too sure I wanted to be in that huddle, buddy.
Yeah. Coach is just trying to implore his troops here to finish the game hard the way you started it. And, quite frankly, I don't think the final score will be as indicative of how this contest was played and the margin of the game and so on and so forth. I think, from kind of later in the second quarter, everybody in the gym kind of assumed that this was going to be a Barr-Reeve win. But the way that the Vikings have closed out business here in the second half is not going to make the coach happy.
John McMullen goes to the line. Barr-Reeve fouled on the inbound pass. McMullen up with a shot. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Here comes Leonard for Forest Park. Quickly a pass down in the corner. The shot's up by Clem, no good. Rebound knocked out front to Leonard. Back to Clem. He'll shoot threes all day. This time the rebound goes to Barr-Reeve. Addison Wagner and a whistle underneath. And I think we're going to get a foul on Forest Park.
That's going to send the freshman to the free throw line to shoot two.
18.9 seconds to go on the J.J. Concrete scoreboard. Barr-Reeve up by 10. Addison Wagner at the line. Free throws up, no good. Addison will get another one. Gets the ball. Couple of bounces. Free throws up off the rim, hard, no good. Weir across the timeline. Weir trying to go all the way in, does stop, puts up a 10-footer, no good. Ball back out to Weir, back all the way around corner. Meyer for three. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound by McMullen. 2-1. That's going to do it. At the end of tonight's game on the JJ Concrete scoreboard, it's the Barr-Reeve Vikings 54 and the Forest Park Rangers 44. We'll be back with post-game action right after this timeout.